Alright guys, I just landed in the Bahamas a bit ago. I'm here in the capital of Nassau, a historic city. And this is the first of a series of short videos I'll be doing for people such like me who don't get a whole lot of time off, self-employed people, and those who you may have a few days at a time. Right now I'm here on Junkaboo Beach and it's incredible. So a proper tour of Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas, starts right here at downtown. There's a statue, Queen Victoria, from when the Bahamas was a British colony, and some consider it still to be highly influenced, at least by the British. I'll go later on down the street here to the market and move onward as I go to Junkaboo Beach, the most popular beach in downtown Nassau, and later on to Saunders Beach, a little more remote and on the outside of town. So let's go. So I'm right here at the straw market, right next to Pompey Square, and this was one of the first sights I'm seeing today. Gotta wait for the sirens to pass here, but I'm here at the straw market right down by Pompey Square, where the Emancipation and Slavery museums are. This used to be an old slave trading post when Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas, was part of the triangular trade the years following Christopher Columbus's landing here and his pursuit to find the West Indies. So the straw market, very historical place. There's two of these in the Bahamas at least. There might be more. This is the Nassau Bahamas one, historic Bay Street. Hey, let's see what they have to offer out here. They got some hats, they got towels, they got beach towels, all the things you'd want. A lot of people come off of cruise ships right up here ahead of me. You see the size of these cruise ships. They're probably 10 stories high, like small cities. All right, so I'm here back at Queen's Staircase today. It's a 66 staircase built by slaves in the 1700s to provide a route to Fort Finn Castle, which was built to protect the Bahamas from pirates in the 1700s. And as you can see, it's quite a large staircase. So at the top, we'll get up to Fort Finn Castle and the water tower up there. How's it going? Good, how are you doing? Yeah, thank you. And I saw some people jogging up these stairs yesterday, so maybe that's what I'm gonna do here. So I'll put the camera back on. So I made it to the top of Queen's Staircase, 66 stairs, and right behind me is the water tower that goes to Fort Finn Castle. Just to the left, in just a second, there are a whole bunch of markets and buildings here, but this water tower is much larger in real life. So I'm here at Fort Finn Castle, one of the older castles built in the 1700s.
The island life, while adding a few historically relevant points of interest to the itinerary.
So I was at Saunders Beach earlier, and I'm back here actually at the most popular beach later on today. It's getting into the evening. Junkanoo Beach, probably the most famous beach in the Bahamas, most certainly the most famous beach in Nassau, and it's a very fun section of beach. You'll see in a minute here, there's all kinds of vendors. Renowned tiki bar I'm about to go sit at. It says voted #1 best on TripAdvisor and Cruise Critic Yelp. So check this out. Beautiful beaches out here, crystal clear water. I get you a view over here real quick, but it's just incredible. So you can see just crystal clear beaches as far as you can see out here, the west. Yeah, I'm gonna see what this tiki bar here is all about. I'll get right back. I'd like to show just how easy it is to travel minimally. Minimal equipment. The main, the largest thing I brought with me is my guitar, and then everything else I have is in a tiny little briefcase. You don't need much if you just travel minimally. You save money, A. B, you'll actually experience the culture and get to immerse yourself in it. And C, you'll get all the recommendations of all the best spots. My tour guide, or my Airbnb host actually, had a driver come pick me up at the airport, and he took me down to the middle of downtown Nassau and told me to start down there, which was really smart because all the shops closed around 5 or 6. He told me to walk to this bar I'm going to tonight afterwards for the food, because it's the best local one around, the Fish Fryer, and so that's where I'm headed next. Let's go. So now I'm coming up on the site of Fort Charlotte, which is the largest fort in New Providence, Bahamas. Here, lots of stray dogs or something, just dogs without leashes running around. But they all seem pretty nice. Most of them have collars on. I don't think there's any wild dogs out here or anything. Yeah, but I'm about to walk up to the site of Fort Charles, the largest fort in the Bahamas. So let's see that. Well, wow, guys, this is a view that I don't regret jogging up here for. This is pretty dang incredible. So this is my second day here in the Bahamas, and so far the views have just been incredible. The people have been really friendly. I'm out here, it's pretty windy today. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm out here on Saunders Beach, a local beach that's not a big touristy spot. I did a lot of touristy spots yesterday. I was in downtown Nassau, but I'm starting my day out here. Just had a delicious Bohemian breakfast, a local breakfast, and had a duff, what's called a duff. It's a local Bohemian traditional pastry with an egg sandwich, just amazing. And these views are amazing out here today. Bright, clear, sunny day, despite some wind. I actually had my tour with the world famous swimming pigs canceled today, unfortunately, because of this weather, with all the wind and the tide being high. But just look at this view. Part of the reason I'm starting this channel here is because I'd like to inspire people when they travel to live like a local. And what do I mean by that? I mean staying at Airbnbs, maybe trying organizations like Wolf. I'm doing Airbnb here for 3 days in the Bahamas, and so this series, this is the first episode I'm doing here of a series of short trips that entrepreneurs such as myself, and maybe people who are self-employed and don't get a lot of time off could do. And as you see here, I'm at a popular local beach called Junkanoo Beach. Very local, lots of locals down here, lots of friendly people, the friendliest people ever in the Bahamas, the Bahamians. I saw a lot of downtown. There's a whole lot of history. It used to be a former British colony, and as you can imagine, there's a lot of old slavery history and a lot of history that's not so nice. but we're out here in the elements right now. It's absolutely beautiful, beyond words. Just a beautiful Caribbean beach here on the Atlantic.
I don't got nothing. I haven't. All right, cool.